Hey guys, Paloma here and welcome to the Bates House. Today is Goodwill 75% off Monday and I have a pretty cool Goodwill haul for you guys. I went in today with Alma and we decided to go to a few different stores. I think we went to 2 different big stores. One is fairly new. They expanded from their small store and this was the first week they had color of the week. They didn't have one previously whenever she went. So we were excited to see what we could find. The color of the week this week is green. So anything with the green tag was 75% off of the sticker price. Found some really awesome things. We're gonna get started. I have a few big items that are green tags. So I'm gonna go over those first and then we will move on to the rest of the stuff. So I have one of them at my feet here and I have one here. This is a West Bend vintage ginormous size coffee machine. And it brews the coffee inside in a percolator, and then you have the dispenser and it is electric, so you plug it in to keep it hot. I could not believe that this was sitting there whenever I saw it. We do hot chocolate for Christmas whenever we do get-togethers, so this is gonna be perfect for that. Also, you could use it to just keep things cool, keep things hot, whatever you want. If it doesn't work or something goes out on it or whatever the case may be, it's still a metal awesome dispenser. So I did pick this up. It was priced for $10, as you can see here. So I paid $2.50 for this ginormous, awesome vintage metal dispenser that is electric. OMG, I cannot wait to clean it up and get it polished and beautiful. It's gonna be fantastic. I just absolutely love this. I love all the things vintage, especially when I'm creating a display or something like that for entertaining. This is super, super cool in stainless or this metal and black color, which also coordinates with my decor. OMG, I just can't. I'm so happy. Moving on, I have been wanting one of these for the longest time, guys. I am so happy, and this sucker is huge. So it was $15 green tag, so half of 15 is $7.50, half of 7 is $3.50 and 25 cents, so $3.75 for this huge, I forgot what these things are called. The word escapes me right now because it's video brain, but it is ginormous. Okay, so it is well built, and this is a roasting chart and a baking chart. And it looks super rough, but I have a porcelain cleaner that I'm gonna be using on this along with Barkeeper's Friend and stuff like that just to make it all nice and prettified. We're gonna clean it up. It is huge, guys, super huge. And you can see that on the inside, it's like that granite ware kind of metal. I am just in shock. $3.75, yes, please. I have been wanting one of these forever. They're great for keeping your food hot when you're entertaining. We do have the outdoor kitchen where we keep all of the food like on burners and stuff, but whenever you want something big and you want to keep it warm and keep it, you know, not keep it on the grill, then this is perfect. But it is ginormous size and I just can't believe I was able to find it for $3 and change. Okay, so those were huge. I do have a few more green tag items. Next is this. I actually have a bread warmer that is in this style. It has this really pretty amber plastic lid on it. It was $4.99, so $5. I got it for $1.25, and you plug it in and it keeps this plate in here hot, so you can keep whatever you put in here hot. And it's a great size. It matches my aesthetic here in my baking area. And like I said, I have one that's for rolls where you open up the 2 sides and it has like a basket weave on the side. And then you put your rolls in there and it keeps it hot. And this is just something really cool to display your food because you can see right through it on all the amber. And I'm just super excited about this. $1.25, yes please. Next green tag is this. I believe this may be a Pyrex refrigerator glass. And it is a deep one. Typically the lids on these, if it's not Pyrex, the lids on these are long and flat. So they sit like kind of like that. So you could nest them in the refrigerator. But this is a big one. So I figured for $1.25 it's worth having because you can repurpose it for something else. I would actually probably use this in my craft room because I used my small one for my staples, and I think this would look really pretty in my craft room, storing something in there on a shelf. It's just a gorgeous glass piece. It's a very nice size. It was priced at $5, so I got it for $1.25. Very pretty. And for the last green tag item, it's actually a set. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces. It is this vintage carousel stoneware in 805 beige Japan. So it's vintage Japan, super typical colors. I really like that. I actually decided to get the entire set because I could have the sugar, the creamer, and then at least 4 mugs, but it actually came with 6 mugs, and it was regular price $13. Yeah, so at $3 and change, I can resell this easily in the eBay store and make my money back super quick. Okay, so I think that is it for the green tag. Let's go ahead and move into the regular priced items. First, I'm gonna start off with these little adorable sugar and creamer hobnail amber glass set. I'm assuming this is supposed to have a lid, but it doesn't, but who cares, because it is too freaking cute. Check that out. It is super dull and dingy, but when you clean this amber glass up, it gets so pretty, and the light looks fantastic shining through it. I absolutely adore that with the little scalloped edge. How precious is that, guys? Oh my gosh. So I did pick those up. They were only 99 cents a piece. Next, I picked up this. This is the gallery.com mug. It says dishwasher microwave safe. I picked it up because it's a pretty kind of debossed ruler going around the cup. And I thought that would make a great teacher gift. It says you rule on it. It's not brand new. It's not something that you could walk into a store and buy. And it was only 99 cents, and I thought that would be adorable, so I grabbed that. Next, this one is actually a keep for a personal item here at the house. This is the collection, Our Pet Brand Family Recipes. Looks like a biscuit box, not really sure, but let's see. Beringer, Wallace, and Manners, Mansfield, England. So a biscuit tin. The hubby really liked this one. It's got the paper in there from whatever it was that they sold in there. And then it's a really pretty green tin, and I loved it because it has the food image on the front. I thought that was gorgeous. And then the different seasons around the edge with the different scenes. Very pretty for $2. That's gonna be going somewhere here in my baking area because I love this color in this space. Next, I picked up the Ball Bicentennial Jar. It was $4, but I picked this one up because it was super big. I typically get the smaller ones for about $2 because they resell for about $15. This one is a huge jar, and I might have a little trouble separating myself from it because it's so pretty. It's so big. It has the clamp. It doesn't have its coordinating green lid on there, but who cares? I mean, it's a fantastic, gorgeous green glass jar. I absolutely love this. You can see the eagle on the front. Very, very pretty. So I grabbed that. I picked this one up for the hubby. Check this out. It is a glass lamp, and it is a functioning like kerosene lamp or whatever oil they put in here. But I thought this would be great to put the oil in whenever we have outdoor dinners and stuff. And he could put a rope in here. That I got from Alma because Alma actually made some for whenever her family was outside and they were getting attacked by mosquitoes. So they made some really quick with mason jars, rope, and then the oil and foil for the lids to hold it all in place. Or was it foil or was it the mason jar lids? I think it was the mason jar lids. Anyway, and it worked and it burned for like ever. So that was awesome. So we're gonna take some rope and put it in here. But this is what it looks like. And it was $5.99, so $6. It's a very heavy glass, very nice looking piece. I thought that was so cool. Even if you don't use it, like, that's awesome. It's just great decor piece. So I did pick that up for him. This I picked up for the eBay store. Delft, Holland items do very well in my eBay store. This one was $1.99. And it's larger than one that I have right now. I have a small windmill that it's bigger than this one, but it's not as big as this. And it spins like that, just like this one does, but it's a bigger windmill. And this one was only $2, and it is a bud vase. Super cute, very dirty, but once these things get polished up and all prettified, they sell very well. So I picked that one up. I was trying to stay away from all the things Christmas, but when I saw this, I was like, man, that looks like super old, cool Christmas mitten decor like, and I had to have it. It was $2, and it has 6 of these little mittens on there with the clothespins holding them in place. They are red. They're like hand sewn. Very cute. They are absolutely adorable for $2, so I had to pick that up. If you guys don't know, we actually have 2 sides of our fireplace. It's in the center of the front of the house, so you can see through it. There's a full, like, it's just a huge fireplace in the middle of the front of our house. And this would look absolutely adorable for Christmas because we have a lot of vintage Christmas decor, and I think this is absolutely gorgeous for $2. So ratty, and I love it. Next was a personal item. Now, I don't really do a lot of like polished stainless, but the hubby and I actually use a coffee press every morning. So when I wake up on my own first, when I get Boogie ready for school on his days off, because typically he's up at 4:30, but when he's off, I'm up at 5:30 with Boogie, so we don't really make coffee at the same time. So I've been using the press whenever I don't make coffee, so I don't have to wash out the coffee pot and do all of that. And ours is a little bit smaller than this one. It was from Ikea. It's just a lot smaller than this actually, and it doesn't have like this nice fancy stand. And this one was $5. It's practically brand spanking new. You can see through the bottom as though this thing has never been used. Like ours, it's been used so much that the metal around the side is starting to fray because we use it so much and it gets cleaned so often. So it was about time for a new one. And for half of the price that I paid for the one from Ikea, because the one from Ikea was $10, this one's only $5, has this fancy stand, has a nice durable handle, very pretty and bigger than the one that we have. I was all over it. So for $5, I grabbed that. Okay, so speaking of Ikea, I actually have these in my cabinet, in my adult cabinet, because we have 2 cabinets side by side. One is the adult cabinet with the vintage butterfly gold dishes, which is what I use with the hubby, and we use the amber glasses from small to like super extra large. And I've collected all of that over time, and we display all of our smaller like saucer cups and our like smaller salad plates and stuff like that on the dish racks. And I've picked them up from Ikea full price because I absolutely love them. I love that they are expandable. They are so durable. They don't slide around. They are fantastic quality. And they had one there for $3.99, so I had to pick that up because it is something that I definitely get use out of, especially in our personal everyday use. So I did pick that up. Funny enough, the first store that we went to, we found this, right? And me and Alma were looking at it, and I told her, I was like, well, if you don't want it, I'll take it. If you want it, you take it. And she's like, okay. So she thought about it for a minute, but she's getting rid of like the wood tones from her house. And in order to be able to get that to coordinate, you couldn't spray paint it because it's obviously gonna be around liquid, and she decided not to get it. So I got it. When we went to the next store, they had the exact same thing with a lighter neutral wood, which she didn't get it anyway because, you know, you weigh the pros and cons, and if it isn't exactly what you want, you don't get it. But it is a gorgeous pitcher, and I can only assume that it's to keep things cold. I'm thinking like a wine style pitcher so that you can put your ice in there and it'll keep the wine cold or your beverage cold without watering it down. So that is awesome. It's a super heavy duty glass pitcher with that in the middle. Let me see if I can get this off real quick. It has this wood lid And again, guys, I mean, it's so nice. It's huge for $7. That's what the lid looks like. Very pretty, very clean. And here's this insert. So you don't have to absolutely use the insert. You can just use the pitcher, and it's a gorgeous pitcher. So yeah, there's that, $7. So nice, or $6. The other one was $7. So there's that, very pretty. I loved it. We found these yellow ceramic measuring spoons, and they were $2.99 a piece. And I did pick up 3 of them. I can't figure out where the heck they are from. They were all wrapped up, and the back one here did not have a label, but this is what they look like. You have your quarter, your half, your teaspoon, and your tablespoon, and they are a pretty yellow ceramic. And I figured for $3 I could resell them and make some money off of them, but they are absolutely adorable. And you guys know I love measuring spoons, different styles of measuring spoons for my baking station. So I think I'm gonna hang on to one set and I'm gonna sell the other 2. They had like 7 different sets, but a lot of them had chipping on the edges of the spoons, so I didn't pick those up. But I did pick up these 3, and I'm thinking I'm gonna keep one set and sell the other 2 in the eBay store. Next, I found a copper mold. I'm debating on keeping this one. It is fruit, and I actually have some cool molds like right above us in my baking area, but I feel like it's not unique enough. I kind of like the dingy, hammered, worn, heavy brass kind of copper molds and pots and pans and stuff. So I think I'm just gonna resell this one, but it's very nice. It's made in Korea, so we're talking about like 80s. And I thought it was a great item to put into the eBay store. If I didn't decide to keep it, I think it's gonna go in the store. Next, I found this coaster and tray set. It's like an embossed or debossed kind of thing. So it's like not hammered, not punched. My brain can't come up with the word right now. Mold, it's not a mold. I can't think of it. Anyway, it's cute. It has these geese or ducks in a flying scene, perfect for barware. It is adorable, and I figured for $6 you get 4 of these trays that look like that again. And then you get several of these coasters with this cute little duck image on there. I thought that was cute, so I did pick that up for $6. I could probably split it up in a set of 2 and another set of 2, and then divide these into that and just hang on to the extra one. Another copper item is this copper pan. I like stuff like this because it always resells very well. It's still fairly clean. I can polish it up, make it look a little bit nicer. I do like whenever they have the nice brass hardware on them. I have a small pot kind of like this back there, and I have some personals that I will use every now and again. I use them as function and decor, so they hang up as decor, and then whenever I want to get adventurous, I'll go and grab it off the wall and I'll use it. So there is that. This one was $3.99. Copper pots or copper pans always resell very well when they have a nice coating on them. Okay, so this is the very last item, I believe, and it is my absolute favorite. This is magical, and I paid full price for it, didn't even care. I saw it, I wanted it, there was no way I was leaving it behind. And I know this is probably gonna be crazy, or y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I think this is so gorgeous. And it is, it's dated 1964 and 1965. Check this out. It is a cabinet. It's a wood cabinet with herbs and spices, how to use them on there, on this front panel. And it looks like it's great. It's in great condition. And when you open it, this is the best part. It is a seasoning cabinet, and on this side it says herbs and spices compatibility chart with all kinds of like facts and information. Let's try to get y'all to see this. This one is dated 1964, And then you have 1, 2, 3 spaces for spice jars. And if you don't know, I actually have spice jars that are vintage. I have milk glass, and then I have regular with the brown wood corks that go into the spice jar. And this one is dated 1965. So that is freaking awesome. I saw it and I loved it, and there was no way I was gonna leave it, but I'm actually gonna be painting the wood on this black so that it coordinates better with my decor. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it for the 75% off Goodwill Monday. I love everything that I got. Tomorrow though, I am going to be spending all morning getting everything cleaned and ready to go for the eBay store. I have a stack of things that I got from last week, and then the stacks of things that I got from this week. I have a King Dollar haul and a DIY that I'm gonna be working on. And after the wedding that we're gonna be in, I'm gonna spend that whole next week focused on the spring fling sale that we're having on the 10th of April, kind of like the market sale that we did last week. So it's gonna be busy yet again. Just this time I don't have client furniture that I have to spend all of my time on. So I'll be able to get that stuff done on a hopefully better time frame than what I was trying to do while doing client furniture, because that was a lot. It was a lot to be doing all at once. It was getting a little stressful, but we got through it. And so the next stage should be a little bit easier. So that is it for this haul, guys. I do hope that you enjoy. If you did, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and share it with anyone that you know that loves to go out and thrift all of the cool vintage treasure finds. Sharing the videos helps the channel grow. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell on your way out so that you'll be notified of new videos whenever I do post. If you want to see what I'm doing every day, regular life stuff, crafty stuff, creative organization, haul kind of stuff that I don't post on YouTube, you can go ahead and find us on Instagram and my Facebook group at The Bates House. Hashtag anything Bates House pretty much, and we'll be there. For now, guys, that's it for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!